took a few days off. It was my blah women time. It still is, but not so blah now. Starting to turn a corner. Feeling a little better. Pretty much, I've just been watching YouTube, Netflix, playing games, chilling. Yesterday I did cook a couple times. I got up and made Dad creamed asparagus over toast for brunch. And then last night, I made us hot beef sandwiches. He had no idea. I had them all. I had them all made on the plates, and I'm like, okay, come, because Dad had no idea what I was cooking, and he loves a hot beef sandwich with like mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff. And he come in, he goes, "Oh my God, you made hot beef sandwiches!" I used the roast beef I got at Costco and the lunch meat. I just threw it in a frying pan and heated it up like that while I made just instant mashed potatoes, you know. And I had a can of succotash in the pantry, so I heated that up and put it in little bowls as our little side vegetable. Of course, Heidi came and mooched some roast beef from each of us because, you know, she gets that nose and she knows. She's like, I smell something good, and then here she comes. And then, you know, she's spoiled, so of course she gets some. Dad is out now with my cousin Bart buying a sump pump. Dad went to go look yesterday, but he doesn't know what he needs or anything like that. So he called Bart last night and said, "Hey, what are you doing in the morning? You want to go with me to go look for a sump pump and I'll buy you breakfast?" That way they can come here and get it all set up, because we're supposed to get rain for it's supposed to start any time now. And they're talking about flooding in areas, and our basement is prone to get water in it. It actually has some water in it right now from all the thawing. But my dad is at the age where carrying a 5-gallon bucket of water up the stairs is getting dangerous and just hard for him to do. So he's going to get a sump pump and put a hose on it, and once his sweeper or whatever he has gets full, he'll turn on the pump and get it out and put it out the back door with the hose, or in the sink in the back room, just out, so he doesn't have to carry it up, which is a great idea. So they're off doing that. And I just got showered. I washed the funk off because I was funky. I ain't lying. Funky. So now I feel fresh like a daisy. What did I miss? I didn't even ask you guys what you're going to do over the weekend, and I totally missed the weekend. So what did you do? Anything exciting? See, the last thing I posted was when I cooked baked spaghetti on Thursday, which was really good. As we were eating, my cousin Bart showed up, so he ate with us, and we were talking, and so then he got to take his full little container home with him. And so he sat and ate and chit-chatted, and we talked about all kinds of stuff. And we even sent him home with some garlic bread, and we always hook him up, because he always helps out when we need him to help out. He's a good guy. Hard worker. Bart is a hard worker. And then Friday I woke up and I had cramps. This light cramps to let me know your uterus is getting ready to go. And Dad says, "You gonna go to the Y today?" I said, "I don't think it's gonna happen." I said, this is like T- period day is today. And by 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I was I'm like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen today. So I pretty much spent the rest of the evening just chilling. And Saturday, chilling. Then yesterday, cooked a couple times. And I did my work. Paid some bills. Got a deposit ready, which will go tomorrow because today's President's Day. So banks aren't open. Schools aren't open. Post office not open. So... but we did put all the stuff in the mailbox just to have it there. Dad dropped it in there yesterday when he was out and about. He went to Rural King. That's where he was going to get a sump pump from. But then he started getting all confused when he started looking at everything. So then all he bought was a big thing of butter pretzel twists. They haven't had them in a while, and they got a whole pallet of them in, and we like them. We haven't had them in a long time, so... now we have pretzels up the wazoo. On Netflix, I watched the Pee Wee Herman movie, the one that came out, his holiday adventure or whatever. They're such stupid movies, but they're just so funny to watch. And what else did I watch on Netflix? Oh, I was watching, you know, I told you when I watch Long Lost Family, it makes me cry every time. When you watch it when you're hormonal, it's 10 times worse. Yet I did it several times. I have 1 episode left of season 7, and then this is the UK version, because I think the US has only had 1 or 2 seasons, and maybe just 1 season. And I've watched those, and so yeah, instead of like a little crying, it's like bawling. But I'm always so happy for them that they found the people. Especially the ones where they have such little information. It's amazing how they can figure all that crap out. Amazing. Kitty's not around. I don't know where she's at. I just heard a stink bug click somewhere in here. I hate them. I hate the stink bugs. Yet, it's just a fact that they're my roommates. There's nothing I can do about it. It seems like, oh, they have to all be gone now because I've killed 5 million of them. No. No. There's always another one around. The other night I was doing something on my phone. There was one walking right here. I don't even know where he came from. I'm like, tissue, kill, throw away. Those things just drive me crazy. Another thing that's been driving me crazy is my Aunt Jenny's been calling here 5 million times. She was on the I need to go to the hospital thing again yesterday, and it's just crazy. And she started calling here again at 8 o'clock this morning because she took herself to the hospital yesterday. It was a big to-do. And now there's more things she needs to do today, and finally, because she started calling like 8, and I called Ronnie about 9. I said, you need to call and talk to your mom because she is about to drive me crazy. She called our house 50 times yesterday, and she's already starting this morning with a couple times, and it's only 9 a.m. Call your mother. He's like, I know, I've only got a day and a half to get all this stuff done. I'm like, call your mother. Ugh. She hasn't called since 9, and it's 10:30 now, so maybe he called her. Maybe she's pacified. I doubt it, but yeah. Because if she doesn't get what she wants out of him, she'll call us bitching about him, and then I guess the other day she was talking to somebody saying that Stacy never wants Neil to come see me. She tries to keep him away from me, and I'm like, I'm the one that makes him go. I'm the one that made him go take you to the hospital, woman. She gets all these ideas in her head, and then, yeah. Like telling doctors she was a nurse. Dad's like, she really thinks she was a nurse at one time. She wasn't a nurse. It's interesting. Very interesting. So, what else has been happening? I did get the sticker off of this. I still got to get a little sticky residue off of here. There's a little sticky residue. What do you use to get the sticky residue off? I'm afraid to get it really wet because I'm afraid it'll ruin the... Maybe one of those little cleaning, slightly damp cloths will just wipe that off of there. I still got the other sticker to do. But I have until April to figure that out. So, I got time. Heck, before we know it, it's going to be March. In like 10 days, 9 days, March. It's supposed to be 60 here tomorrow. It's supposed to start raining anytime now. It's supposed to rain for like 3 days. Which means the rain comes and it's 60 degrees. It's going to melt all the snow that's out there. So that is a whole lot of water. It's going to be a muddy mess. Good golly, muddy mess. Larry was going today. Last week he's got cancer on his, I guess he had to have some taken off here, and he's gonna have to have some taken off here. I haven't seen him. Dad went and saw him, but he went home that one day. But he's talked to him on the phone because they call and check in with each other almost every day. And so he's dealing with some cancer stuff, which is sad. But I think it's the kind that they cut off and then you're good. But I'm sure he'll have to get tested. He had cancer really bad quite a few years ago, where he had prostate cancer, I want to say. Yeah. It was like stage 4. It was bad. But they kept him around, which is awesome. I can't wait for springtime because I love to go hang out in the garage out there. In the winter, it's always sad, but in the summer, spring, when the weather's nice, we always hang out there. Now I'm just babbling to babble. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to upload this. I need to go have some breakfast. I think I still have a bagel left. I think I'm going to have a bagel. Yes, bagel. Okay, bye.